Welcome back to the channel. What we've got today is a review of a cheap Chinese tool. You've all heard of the Baja No Pinch motorcycle tyre remover, specifically for kind of off-road tyres. I think you can use it on road bikes as well, but they can be notoriously difficult to get off, especially in colder countries where the rubber is pretty thick and non-compliant, we say, when they're not hot. Luckily, it's a scorching day here in the UK. But the Baja tool is usually in the UK over £200, I think it is. And this one, Chinese replica, fraction of the price. We're going to open it up, see what we've got in the packet, and see if it actually works. So, reasonably well packed. Okay, these were extras that I bought as well. So, these are actually the... they go in to stop the tyre moving around as you prise it off, or even on. Okay, so what we got in the box, these are centre spindle in different diameter. They feel quite weighty, solid. Okay, different size axles for through axle fitment to put your lever onto. Tube, we'll work out how this all goes together. Color coded by size, as you can see there. Okay, center pivot point by the look of it. Good solid piece of alley. Yep, doesn't want to bend, flex just by hand. Some tools, we'll work out what fits what in a minute. And here we go, the industrial part of the tool. So it's a lever and ratchet system. And here we go, so this will be the part that actually pushes this to get it over the edge of the tyre, or edge of the wheel. So let's put that together. Doesn't seem to be a set of distractions to go with it, but it shouldn't be too difficult to work out. So I'll come back to you once I've got that put together. So there we go, just kind of loosely put together. This will be the shaft that goes down for your hollow central axle, fits into it to give you the stability that you're going to have the leverage on. Now, it looks as though what you do is actually you adjust according to your wheel size. So take out the center bolt here, remove that, and of course you can set this so that it's according to your diameter of your wheel, so that the end hooks over the tyre. Next step, get the wheel off, get the old tyre and tube out of it, clean it up, and then we'll go about using this. Right. Okay, tyre is off. Old in the tube. Rubbish. We'll give this a damn good clean up around the inside with a bit of a wire brush, maybe on a Dremel or something, or by hand, see how quickly it comes up. Clean it up all around the rim and find some rim tape to go on it and get the new tyre put back on. Okay, that'll do. So I know we've got obviously valve hole here, and from what I can see, usually there could be like a rim lock type thing fitted into that as well. There isn't on this. It's got a rubber grommet put in there, which is kind of quite good for fitting. Actually, I've noticed we've got two valve holes, so there is another rim lock potentially. So this one here and this one here. So what I've got to do is find a little flathead screw bolt just to put through that to seal that up so that inner tube doesn't try pushing through that. There will be a rim tape on there as well, but just belt and braces. I'll put a little flathead screw in there, or bolt. There we go. I'll pull that up tight in a minute. Just a Allen bolt, kind of rounded head on there, so that won't interfere with the inner tube. And then on the reverse, if you can see that, I've just put a little couple of nuts and a lock nut on there. Stop that coming undone. There we go. New rim tape on it. Let's get the first side of the tyre on and the inner tube put in. Okay, first side on, inner tube in place. Let's see how the cheap Chinese Baja No Pinch works. Let's now get the cheap Chinese tool in place and work out where we need to get it set. So first issue is, now where this has pulled in more, because we've got this on the opposite side, make sure they're still in the ridge yet. I need to just shorten it a bit because I can't quite get it onto that. So let's just see if that, yep, okay, so there. It will, but it's kind of, how do you make it seat into? So we'll come round as much as we can. There we go. I'll move it around a little bit more. And then a little bit more. A little bit more. No, it wasn't quite hooked on. What I'm doing is leaning on it to keep it hooked on the edge of the tyre. As you can see, it's just slipping in as I'm going round. So I could probably do with getting this put in a little bit further round. I'll do for now. And then what I'm going to do is move round to this side. Start squeezing this in. Need that to just pop in. A little bit more. Yep. A bit more. Oops. Should have hooked that on. Didn't do that. Probably not the best way of using this. The idea is to try and get it right on the centre there. Now, there. So okay, so we're now full on to the opposite edge of what's already been put on. Okay, that was the first failure. So there was quite a bit of pressure going on there. Okay, the reason that jumped out was because with that I came right round and off the teeth at the bottom there. So it jumped out. So learning curve on that one, you can only go to about there with the angle, because otherwise you come off the teeth, which is what I just did. So that actually gives me an idea. There we go, that's how you adjust it, rather than what I was doing, which was not the best, let's put it that way. But if it gets it without pinching, then I'm quite happy with that. I'm probably being really cack-handed in what I'm doing here. Okay. So just getting it set up. There we go, so we're getting there. Understanding how it works a little bit. Oh, that's pushing out. So let's just push that back in. There we go. Hold that there. Move my imitation bead buddy. So I'm nearly there though. I just need to stop this rising out. It's probably better off just putting a tyre lever in there. Go, a little bit more squeezed over. Move the tyre lever. Those bead buddies are too big. Squeeze a little bit more. Okay, now we're coming to the last section. Yep, it's just clipping over. There we go. And the last bit. There we go. Okay, so synopsis. It works. Have I got a pinch? I'll know when I pump it up in a sec. I suspect not, because there was no sticking of the levers right inside. But the issue with this is the tolerances with which it's built. It's a little bit slack. What I also noticed, you have to lean on this, grab a fistful of spokes, whatever you need to do, in order to keep the bottom edge of the lip of this on the tyre, because it wants to jump off the bead. But it's on. So let's put some air in it and see if we've got any pinches. It's not pissing air out that I can hear. So from that point of view, it's a success. Yeah, okay. That's pulled up into the bead there now. Right, I would call that a success. So, is it worth it for a £200 saving? Yes, I'd say it is. You just got to get used to using it. And the fact that it's not made to the best of tolerances. Okay, that's it for this short video. We'll get this back in the bike. There's more to come. This is on the XL500S. There's more to come on this. I've done most of the back end on it, cleaned it all up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.